Let's now talk about how research can be applied to our first assignment, which is the music video analysis. So I want to take a look at one aspect of that Flowbots video that I might want to talk about in my paper. We see here some surveillance that's going on. Here also we see surveillance, and it looks like it's getting a lot more advanced. We see a multiplication of the cameras. This might remind us of the flock cameras that we're hearing about. And there he just said, I can guide a missile by a satellite. So not only is there surveillance, but we can also now use that technology for weaponry. So maybe in my essay, I want to talk something about surveillance in specifics with corporations. So I'm going to go to research and I'm going to try to find some articles that deal with how corporations use surveillance, whether for good intentions or for bad intentions. So I might find an article like this, Workplace Surveillance, an overview. I have an abstract here that tells me what the article is about, and I can go through and I can read this article and see if there are aspects of workplace surveillance that apply to this video. I want to see if companies are using surveillance either legally or illegally, but for bad results for the community. Let's look at a paragraph from an actual student paper. One major theme within this video is the isolation that Mitski experiences. This is the primary force that drives her story forward as she seeks out connection. So we can see that isolation is going to be a theme. So any type of research on isolation and the effects of isolation are really going to enhance this music video analysis. Let's continue. Throughout the video, Mitski is intentionally framed as being disconnected from others. As she watches television in the morning and then again later in the day, the heads of the characters are cropped just out of frame. In the morning, she stares into the screen, intensely focusing on the characters in the show. In contrast, later in the day, she stares at the television blankly, mindlessly fiddling with the strings of the guitar in her lap. So we might want to see if her reaction to this isolation matches what research has shown. So what we're looking at is we're making a claim on what is happening in this music video. We want to bring in research to say what we're seeing in the video matches what studies have shown in the real world. That's mainly what we're using research for in this essay. It could be talking about isolation. It could be talking about surveillance. It could be talking about teenage angst. It could be talking about body image. Whatever aspect our video is moving towards, that's the type of research that we want to bring in to enhance our message of what the video means.